Bit of creamy colour. A tiny bit more in there. That'll do. And then wash my brush. Cerulean blue. Wash my brush again. Let's get some seeing. Oh, the sun's shining today. It's going to be a nice day. Tell you what, let's come into me beach colour. There's a bit of beach down here. Come into my beach colour. It's around there like that, around there. Around there like that. Around there like that. And then it comes in, into there like that. There. That'll do me. There's some more blue in there. That's a puddle. Yeah, let's stick that in there and all. Nice bit of blue. This might even be slightly darker actually, because this would be reflecting from higher up the sky, so it'd probably be slightly darker. There we are, that's that in. Right. Give it a quick dry. I think that'll do it. I ain't got to be bone dry. Right, sip of coffee. That's good coffee. Right. I think I'm just going to go same cerulean blue up here. And there's a bit of a mountain up here. I'll do that in that cerulean blue. There, that, something like that, I think. And then what I'm going to do is come into a darker blue now. Just blend in like this. I think there's a darker blue mountain coming across there. Right up there. I don't think it matters if I go over this horizon line actually. No, it don't. Take that clip off now. Pop that back up top in a minute. Let's just take that across there like that. All that gapping. Like I say, it don't matter if I go across this bit here now, because this is going to be darker in a minute. So that's that. Two lots of hills. Right, now. What's that mix now? Let's get a dark blue mix. Dark blue. What would happen if I just popped in a bit of that in it? Oh, that's nice. What I've done, I've gone dark blue, and then this sand colour, pop some of that in it. Oh, wow. Perfect. And that's going to work perfect in my picture, because it's basically mixed from the same colours. So it's all going to sit well in the picture. Just add a bit of water to my brush and soften this in. In fact, I'll add a bit of that really wet sand colour, what I had from my sky. Add a bit of that in. I'll take that one off. Yeah, so I've got that sandy colour in the sky. Then I put my blue on. That was a really watered down version. Then I put my blue on top of my sky. I've got my blue here, what matches with my blue in the sky. That's a sandy blue. So I've basically got 3 colours. So everything's going to sit nice in this picture. All the colours should sit nice together. Right. Just right. I'll mix up a bit more of that sandy blue colour. I want it a bit stronger. It's sending it slightly green. I don't mind that. You see that sandy colour coming out in it there, look. It's Doofus's job interview today. So hopefully he's going to do well and land himself a nice job as a lollipop man. His dad's told him, whatever you do, don't be yourself. As long as you don't be yourself, we reckon he's going to be okay. I'll pop a bit of this in here as well, just on there, especially on this bit there. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's nice, leaving a bit of that undercolour and a bit of shine on there. Nice. Don't worry about that bit, that would be underneath your mount if you're mounting it. Right. Just sitting back now and having a look. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Right, I think let's give it a blow dry. Let's dry it all. Right, I'm just going to put these clips back on now. Yeah, my mum's asked him if he's done himself for CV, but Doofus said he ain't got a CV player. I think he's on one of the things where you just, you know what I mean, one of the music site things. He's not got a CV player. No, a bit old-fashioned now. Doofus is with it. Yeah, he's not got a CV player. Right. Now then, I think I might build this beach up a little bit and get it just looking a bit more beachy. So, let's get some of this creamy colour again and just add some more layers to it, so it looks like it's definitely coming up at that angle there, and then it's definitely coming up at that angle there. Then I dip some water in, soften it, and do the same again, and this all comes across, and this is sort of, see, I'm creating now the shape of the land. So I want this to look like it's round. It's coming up through there, over there, and then back down again there. Then the lowest points, that's where the water is. And let's get further away, so any detail over there is a bit lighter anyway. So just give me a bit of water on my brush now. Maybe just soften a few bits in there. Especially over this side where it's a bit, I tell you what, let's, even though that bit's going to be under a mount, like I said, plop a bit in. There we are. Right. Soften a few more bits. There's going to be some grasses over here, so I think it'll help if I soften that in a bit there and all. help my grasses stand out in a bit. And then that softens some bits anyway for the hell of it. There we are. Perfect. Now what I think I'm going to do is mix a darker colour now, because it tends to go darker where water's been on it, where it's wet. So let's get some. This is the first time I've used this colour today. Burnt umber. Just putting some burnt umber into that cream colour to darken it. And I'll be subtle with this. So this is like me, an extra colour coming in now, but it's just going to help to build this beach up. There's quite a lot in there, in that bit there. There's not that much in here. Pop a few cut bits in. I'll do, and then I'm going to soften. It's sort of softened its sand because the paper's wet. So I'll take that into there, soften it into me. Right to that hot. Soften in there where my thing's going to be. And there. And soften into that water again. Just look. That'll be sound. Yeah, soften that bit. And I might pop in with detail brushing a bit, just a few real low lights into all that. Right, so that's that done. Dry that now. Then I'll get. I think I'm going to put my boat in. There's a boat in here. Right, let's get that one. Detailing brush. Let's get a boat in. Let's see what this looks like. I want it light brown at the top, dark brown at the bottom. So, just anti-sketch this in. Could be a mistake. Hopefully I'm going to be alright. It comes right up there like that. Down there. Actually it's still in the water on my picture, but I ain't bothered. There, like that. That's it. And we'll whack all that in like that. There. Now there's a shadow, and it's a dark shadow, so I'm going to mix, to get it dark, I'm going to mix some Payne's grey in, but to keep it in thing with the picture I think I'm going to mix some blue in with it, so it's Payne's grey and blue. Could have done, actually let's do ultramarine and blue. That always looks nice. It's a dead nice colour to use. So it's ultramarine and blue, and there's a bit of Payne's grey in because I sort of stuck that in. Getting a little bit carried away when I stuck that in. So that's there, the shadow sort of comes along across there, part like that. In some water, the shadow's going to come into this land here, something like that. That's actually washed. Some colour out. I didn't really want that to happen, but never mind. I want it lighter on this front bit. Oh, well, that'll do me. That looks like a shadow coming off that boat. Now then, I need a light colour now. Inside the boat's quite light. You can see in it a bit. So let me mix up a sort of light brown. If I get some of that. I've actually mixed a bit of Bontumber and a bit of Chinese white. Give me a nice light brown. What I'm going to do, there's a back bit on this boat, comes across there like that, and then it just comes in like that. That's it. That's just the bit what you can see in on that boat. So that's it. Yeah. See what that looks like when it dries in a minute. Right, I think now start adding a few waves in. What's my brush? Some designer's white gouge. Get some waves in. So I think it looks like there's a wave curling into there. Probably something like there. Just making these up, you haven't got to worry. You haven't got to follow my waves exact, just put your own wherever. You can have some light bits, some softer bits, some chunky bits. No. That's it. A few softer bits. There's even some bits right out there. Little bits. There we are. I might have to go even over. I think that bit there is like a hill going over. What then? Yeah, so maybe there's not some waves there. Stick another one there. Just go over a couple of these again. These will fade back in a minute. Let's see a few out there, a couple in there. I think there's a bit of something there, about there. And I think, let's give that a dry, and then I might stick a bit more in. Yeah, this job in what Doofus has got, right? Doofus has heard that you get a giant lollipop, but I'm pretty sure he's not quite grasped it. I think he thinks he can eat it. So he's going to be disappointed. But that's a bit cruel, but it does tickle me that he's going to be a little bit disappointed when he finds out you can't actually eat this lollipop. He thinks you get a giant lollipop, so he's buzzing. He just wants the job because he thinks it's mainly consists of eating a massive lollipop. Well, it don't consist of that at all. So he's going to have a little bit of a shock. Right, I think I'm going to get an even bit of a smaller brush now. I can still do it with the same brush, but a little smaller. I'm going to try and add some. Let me mix some colour up first. Instead of mixing brush, I'm going to try and add some low lights to this. So I think I'll get some dark blue. I might mix a bit of Bontumber in as well, just to darken it even more. See what that looks like. Not bad. As long as it's a dark colour, I'm not too fussed. And then I'm just going to pop in some little low lights under some of these waves. So it just brings them to life a bit. To even pop a few bits in just like that across. That's it. A few bits that's just sort of just gliding about a bit. Right, I need some really watered down paint now. Just add a few more in, especially as we go back. They're going to be less and less. Something like that. Just some tiny bits for some, just to make it look like there's some waves. You can soften them a bit if you want. bit lighter anyway. I think that'll do for that. Right. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do. I think on this boat, I'm going to just stick a bit of a white sort of highlight on that bit there. Just a bit of an highlight, there is. Just on that bit. Sound. There's some oars. Some nice big oars. Let me mix some paint for that. Plenty of burnt umber in for this, I think. Nice brown oars. Burnt umber and a bit of Payne's grey. Just pop these oars in. So this one comes up there, like that. And it's just sort of that shaped. Like that. So that's one oar, and the other one is just sticking out like that. That's the two oars. To finish this soon. Right, just looking now. Some more burnt umber. I'll just pop a couple of sort of low light little bits in there, a few in there. Not much, just a couple of little bits. That's it. That's that. Let's have a couple of low lights on this boat. So we've got that highlight there. I think more at the point. It's just coming down a bit there. Maybe there's a bit of a dark line painted on there. On that top bit. I think this sort of dark line sort of painted around it. It looks of things as well. About there like that. Some sort of stripe painted on it. Something like that. That'll do. Right, so that's that. I'm going to have a post. So there's a post, like a mooring post about there. Dark side and a light side. That's a bit dark side because the sun's coming in this way. And that one's a nice shadow coming off that. Thinking a couple more little white bits just in distance there all look nice, just a couple of bits. Then now we'll put a big seabird in. So let's have it. Just there like that. Nice big, and they've got a really big wingspan. There's one there, like that. Stick another one in. Smaller one back here. And then in some burnt umber and Payne's grey. Any dark colour will do. I'll just have a couple of. Let me sharpen this up. I normally use a small brush for this. Couple more in there. There we are. Let me stand back and have a look. That'll do. By D or Bertie D. Well, you'll never guess what doofus we're going to wear for his job interview. We're only going to wear his cut off denims. They look ridiculous, right? It just he was wearing the bottom halves, but luckily his dad's told him he's got to go and wear a suit. Yeah, come downstairs, he goes, look at these. I just got the bottom halves of his cut off denims. So yeah, luckily his dad went a bit mentals and told him to get back upstairs and get changed, but it's good for him, because there's no way he'd have got a job wearing them, so he's got to wear a suit. There we are, that'll do. I just put a dark shadow under that side of me bird because sun's coming in that way. Alright, see thee on this beach.